SMT Nation, we back. Nation, check out my partner, Mint Mobile. Save money on your phone bill, all while supporting the channel. The partner link is in the description down below. For today, we will be discussing T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T and how T-Mobile is smoking the competition. All right, when it comes to just national distribution of speed, right? It's no surprise that T-Mobile continues to win in these speed test awards from, like the crowdsourced data providers, Ookla, and the alike. The thing about this type of an award is it's clearly associated with how much spectrum you have on air. For T-Mobile, it's the N41. It's the deepest possible channel amongst all carriers. Verizon does have N77 in a handful of markets where it's 100 megahertz deep. But T-Mobile's had this spectrum for a long time. They're N41, right? The 2.5 gigahertz from the Sprint merger, and it's allowed them to really focus, and it shows in the numbers. All their towers have been upgraded in like 90% of the country. They've got 100 plus megahertz of N41, and it shows, right? They've scaled the upgrades over the last couple of years. They're starting to upgrade backhaul. The fiber optics to the tower sites have increased in capacity, clearly indicating they have it, right? But the question becomes is like, how long? How long is T-Mobile going to be the fastest carrier? And I'm not really sure if it even matters all that much, right? T-Mobile really wins in the customer's eyes, right? They pretty much have hit their mark with the consumer. They're doing good with the price lock thing. That's their thing. That's their marketing thing that they push. Doing the most when it comes to like international roaming included, and some of their higher end plans. Bundling with the home internet, beating out cable. Everything that they've been doing has been working for the consumer. The consumer has responded. Competitively priced plans. All that stuff is working for them. Having the fastest network, that works for them too, right? They can use it in their marketing. They can push the narrative. They can try to create, like a quality perception as a speed perception, so they can try to work it that way. But for the most part, I think after this year, we're going to start to see AT&T and Verizon really closing that speed gap, right? Because they're getting their spectrum. The rest of N77 is going to clear and get repacked from satellite operations, the N77. Verizon's going to have 200 megahertz of N77 in many portions of the country. AT&T's got a combination of the 3450 and then the 3700 to the tune of 100 or 120 megahertz combined. They're doing really nicely with their LTE build as well. They've got a lot of spectrum aggregating there. It's really not going to be noticeably different when you're connected to Verizon's 5G UW, AT&T's 5G Plus, or T-Mobile's 5G UC. Right? 1 year from now, I think, for the most part, they're all going to be very much the same. You're not going to be choosing a carrier because of speed. You're going to be choosing your carrier, as you always have, based on price, value, and reliability. Right? Those three things in whatever order you place them in. None of it's really going to have anything to do with speed. Because when it comes to the traditional mobile network experience, you need your phone to work everywhere. You need it to be somewhat snappy. You don't need a slow connection. You don't want buffering video. But buffering video can be avoided with 20 megabits per second, right? 30 megabits, even if you're doing a 4K video. 20, 30 is probably all you need. So having gigabit speed on your phone specifically is not really important to you. But collectively, when you look at the capacity that's created, it's about serving the millions of customers across the country. And I think that's what T-Mobile has learned. We've got a growing mobile base. We've got a home internet base that we're now going to start to grow. And, that's Verizon too with fixed wireless. It's the same thing. So to them, it's more important that they create capacity for the sake of users and multi-purposing their network. But for AT&T especially, they'll be fast, but it doesn't really matter to them because the network's going to be more than adequate. And if the average downlink speed on Verizon is 200 megabits, and on T-Mobile it's 210 megabits, and on AT&T it's 195 megabits, does it really matter if they're within 5% the same speed? Because I really do think that at some point next year, that's kind of what we're going to see. Maybe T-Mobile at 250, Verizon at 240, AT&T at 230. It's not going to make a difference. Now, bragging rights, sure, yeah. And then whichever company is the fastest, they can claim that, use it in their marketing, and let it be something that they use to their advantage. But in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter. But hey, maybe it's just a feather in the cap. And, I think some customers do equate or think in their minds capacity or speed equals quality. Maybe that's what it is. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm off base? Do you guys think I'm right? Do you agree, disagree? Do you think that the consumer perceives speed as quality? I'm curious because you guys are the nation, and your perceptions are the market perceptions. Your perceptions are the consumer perceptions. So I'm interested to see what you have to say. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Reminder to check out my partner, Mint Mobile, here on the channel. Save money on your phone bill, all while supporting the channel. Partner link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. And also, I want to give a big shout out to my YouTube members, also my Patreon supporters, for making content on this channel possible. Y'all the goats. Thanks for watching to everyone. Have a great day. We shall see you soon on the next video. Peace.